It starts with a chant echoing through a packed stadium. 6-7. A simple number, a height. It's the soundtrack to LaMelo Ball defying gravity, a viral moment of athletic perfection. You've seen it, you've heard it, maybe you've even yelled it yourself. But the sound that fills arenas and dominates your For You page didn't begin under the bright lights of the NBA. Its journey started somewhere much, much darker. To understand the real story of 6-7, we have to leave the roaring crowds behind. We have to travel back in time, past the millions of TikTok screens, past the original video of that kid at an AEU game whose voice became a global meme. We have to go to a different city, at a different time of night. Welcome to Kensington, Philadelphia. 3 in the morning. The streets are slick with rain, reflecting the neon glow of a corner store. Row homes stand like silent witnesses, their windows boarded up, hiding stories the city tries to forget. This is the birthplace of the sound. Here, in the heart of Philly's drill scene, a new wave of artists is forging a sound born from struggle and survival. In dimly lit basements, with microphones wrapped in socks and 808s that rattle the very foundation, young rappers like Skrilla and his circle are documenting their reality. This isn't about making a hit for the radio. It's about testimony. It's about life and death on these blocks. The song you know as the 6-7 chant is actually called Doot Doot, and its lyrics paint a picture a world away from a basketball court. Let's break it down. When Skrilla raps about a switch, he's not talking about a basketball play. He's talking about a device that turns a pistol into a fully automatic weapon. When you hear bipping down I-95, that's street slang for high-speed driving, often fleeing a scene. The song is a raw, unfiltered narrative of street violence, of paranoia, of the grim realities faced by many young men in the city. The hook that went viral, that doot 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 doot, is meant to mimic the sound of automatic gunfire. And then there's the number itself, 6-7. On the streets of Philadelphia, a 10 to 67 is police scanner code for a person down call, often a dead body. While the artists have never confirmed a direct link, within the culture it's understood. A number that represents a tragic end in one world becomes a triumphant celebration of height in another. It's a chilling coincidence, a perfect storm of context and misinterpretation. So how did a song with such heavy subject matter become a family-friendly meme? The journey started in its own backyard. The track first gained traction on local Philly Instagram pages and underground blogs, resonating with those who understood its coded language. But the internet has a way of stripping things of their context. All it took was one clever editor. They saw LaMelo Ball, all 6 feet and 7 inches of him, and they saw perfect audio sync. The kid's voice, a fan screaming in support, was layered over the drill beat. It was catchy. It was funny. It was completely removed from its origin. The video exploded. Suddenly, the 6-7 chant was everywhere. It became the unofficial anthem for LaMelo, chanted by fans of all ages, many of whom had no idea they were echoing lyrics about street warfare. On one side of the screen, you have Skrilla performing live, the stage bathed in red light, the crowd throwing up signs, fully aware of the song's meaning. On the other, you have kids in NBA jerseys, dancing and laughing, repeating the hook as a harmless meme. It's a stark, surreal contrast. This isn't the first time we've seen this happen. The sanitization of drill music for mainstream entertainment is a growing trend. Think about other viral sounds or dances. Remember the hit 'em with the chopper trend. A reference to a firearm became a popular emote in the video game Fortnite, performed by millions of players worldwide. The violent undertones are scrubbed away, repackaged into a consumable, marketable piece of content. The creators of the original music rarely see the massive profits generated from their art once it crosses over. They provide the edge, the authenticity, and then watch as it's diluted for a mass audience. We see this disconnect play out in real time on social media. Scroll through the comments of any 6-7 video, and you'll find a culture war in miniature. You have parents horrified after a quick Google search reveals the song's real lyrics. You have long-time drill fans trying to explain the context, often met with accusations of being gatekeepers or buzzkills. And then you have the vast majority who simply see it as a fun trend and defend it as artistic expression, arguing that the meaning doesn't matter as long as the beat is good. The debate raises complex questions. Does the artist bear responsibility for how their work is interpreted? Can a sound be separated from its original intent? And what does it say about our culture that we are so quick to adopt the aesthetics of struggle without engaging with the reality behind it? Locals from these Philly neighborhoods watch this phenomenon with a sense of detached irony. They see the pain and trauma of their community turned into a national inside joke. And they know the world is laughing at a punchline they'll never truly understand. Perhaps the most surreal moment in this whole saga is seeing LaMelo Ball himself acknowledge the meme. In interviews, he smiles, laughs, and embraces it. He's the face of the trend, yet he seems completely unaware of its dark roots. And why would he be? For him, and for millions of others, 6'7" is just a number. It's his height. It's his brand. It's a testament to his success. The worlds are parallel, touching but never truly connecting. So here we are in a world where a song chronicling the grim reality of violence in Philadelphia is now a global playground chant. It's a story of two Americas, separated by a screen but connected by an algorithm. A story of how the internet can act as a strange, powerful filter, turning tragedy into a trend, and a cry for help into a catchy hook. As the sun rises over the Philadelphia skyline, casting a pale light on the same streets that inspired the song, the cycle continues. The raw, unfiltered voice of the streets will keep producing art born from hardship. And the mainstream will keep listening, cherry-picking the sounds it likes, often leaving the stories behind. The arena and the block remain worlds apart, yet forever linked by a sound, a number, a meme. 6'7". Thanks for watching. If this story made you think, hit that subscribe button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.